Genesis 5 is like the most boring chapter of the Bible. So you go in, you've read the Bible, you read the story of Adam and Eve, you read the story of creation, you read the story of the snake, and then it says from Adam to Noah, the written account of Adam to Noah, and then it's like Adam lived 130 years, and then when Adam had lived 100, and then Adam lived 800 years, altogether he lived 930 years, and then Enosh, and then 807 years. Seth living 912. It's all this the he begot, and then there's Jared, and then there's Mahala, and then there's blah blah blah, and then there's Enoch, who became the father of Methuselah, and then Enoch walked faithfully with God 300 years and had other sons and daughters, although Enoch lived a total of 365 years. Enoch walked faithfully with God, then he was no more because God took him away as a thing that like that's why you gotta like think about the whole nonsense with the book of Enoch and everything. And then after Noah was 500 years old, he became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So this is like several thousand, several hundred, eh, I think it's like 1100, 1200 years, but it is the most boring chapter in Genesis. But I understand why it exists because scripture and mythology, whichever you want to call it, exists here to talk about the way that the world came to be the way it is. So sometimes you got to have a boring story that just explains who is who and why everything's everything. I'm going through the whole book of every chapter of the Bible, and I think I'm going to go through the Apocryphal too. Uh, I gotta buy that. I'll get it eventually. I don't know where it is right now. I have it somewhere, but right now I'm just using the Bible Gateway. But this chapter is so boring. And like multiple chapters in the Bible do talk about genealogy. So it is a recurring theme and it's important and it establishes who's who. It's also important because of the covenant with David later on, Jesus being his kid and all that. Not his kid, but his direct line. It's a whole thing. So yeah, you got to think about that. But it is so boring.